So, what's the plan? You gonna stay here, spend 4th of July weekend with him?
He wants to spend some time together, see what this thing is.
And what do you want?
I want not to want him.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you this. If the roles were reversed, Darcy wouldn't even hesitate.
Darcy, I really have to get back to work. What about these? Did you hear me?
Okay, fine. Can I read you something?
Yes, can you read
It's
fast?
my
What
vows.
happened?
Sit. Ready? Ducks. Ducks. Our love is like the ocean, endless and deep, always flowing. It's awful. You hate it?
I don't hate it. It's lovely. Oceans don't flow. Rivers flow.
See, you're better at this than I am. Help me.
Right now?
Come on.
Okay. Well, forget the ocean.
Forget the ocean.
Tell him that when you're with him, everything makes sense, right? And he makes you giddy.
Mid-January 2013 that I would video my chicken. She's not quite the baby she was. And look at all the orbs we are catching today. Holy crud. Can't believe all these orbs. Any up there? So I can see. Lots of them down here.
If you're driving to the beach, I hope you pack your patience because the roads are jammed, folks. As New York City does its annual disappearing.
Cannot believe all the daggone orbs. If anybody knows what these are, please contact me and let me know. Because it's like they're having a mind of their own. It's certainly not dust. I've reported some days and caught some things. Some days lots of things. And other days nothing at all. There's something going on in this house. We live within a block in 2 different directions of cemeteries. My son had passed away. My grandma had passed away. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're spirits, angels, or the dead from the cemeteries down the road. There is certainly something going on. Dust falls down. I'm sure occasionally it goes horizontal, but dust falls down. It does not fly up in the air when everything is sitting still. And here, to prove it's not dust, I'm going to hit the bed again, see if anything flies up off of it, and it does not. I saw the one come up, but that wasn't. Look at that. There's my chicken. You ought to help me come up with a name for her. If anybody wants to write in a name that they think would be a good name for her, I would love to hear your input. This is some crazy stuff. I've never seen anything like all these orbs. I've never seen anything like it. There's my kitty. have two kitties. One's named Miss Innocent, and one is Miss Persistence, and that was Miss Persistence. She's our youngest kitty. We just found her stranded in the middle of nowhere at a restaurant and had to take her home. She couldn't have been more than a few weeks old. But back to these orbs. Has anybody ever seen anything like this? Because I have never. I've caught a few orbs and pictures here and there, but I've never seen anything like this. Excuse the messy room. I'm disabled with a bad back and it's hard to get to it. It's not horrible, but it definitely could be better. Considering I'm messed up and my back is messed up, rather. I spend a lot of time in this room. It's the only room that I catch this amount of orbs in. Occasionally I can catch an orb or two in some of the other rooms of the house, but this seems to be the most lively. My chicken is trying to peck me. It doesn't hurt. I think she's cute. I love those dark blue orbs. I think they're pretty. Well, hello there. Hello there. She needs a name. I've already named several chickens, so I'm out of names. I cannot believe all these orbs. Maybe we should ask a question and see if it answers. One wanted to answer. Alright, are you from the graveyard down the road? If so, will you come right up to the camera as a big blue ball? Well, it was a light blue ball. I need a dark, big blue ball to come up to this camera. If you are from the cemetery down the road. I can't believe all these orbs. If you are my Billy, will you come up to the screen? Oh, wow. Is it possible that all of these orbs are the energy from one soul? Or are they the energy of many? I'll pause this show, which was called Something Borrowed. Looks like a cute little show. Do we see any coming through the doorway? Sometimes we do. Not usually. Sometimes they just come right through the wall or the bed. Don't know where they're coming from. 8 minutes, and they've been coming like crazy here. Just don't know where they're coming from. Just out of nowhere. That is my Afghan stand, and yes, I have clothes piled on it and books, and I need to go through that. And that's my husband's dresser, and yes, it's cluttered. We're both a little cluttery. Sorry about that. I used to be, what is it? Everything's got to be perfect and in its place until my back got bad, and now I do what I can when I can, and that's all I can do. So excuse the bit of a mess, but I thought that These orbs are something amazing, and thought that you'd want to see them. I can't imagine how many I caught on this one. I know I caught over 300 on the first one I put up, but I had to cut it down to get it to go onto YouTube, and didn't really know what I was doing back then, which now I do. I think they've got to be about no longer than 20 minutes, and the first one was close to 25, and then I cut it down to 10, and I still couldn't get it to post, so I cut it down more. And then, like a dummy, I erased it from my video, even though the orbs went on clear to the end. But I gave you the best footage of it. Would have been the one posted in November. I believe I posted in November or early December. Crazy, how in the world do they come from the walls? I hope you do what I do and rewind after you watch this and watch it again, because believe it or not, just blinking, you miss a lot of them. Whenever I watch it a second time, I catch more than the first time because of that. Some of them are really light and you don't notice them till the second time. I've learned the best way to find them is just to kind of stare at the middle of the screen, and you can catch them better than looking at one particular corner or the other. You seem to miss some. Who are you? What are you? And what do you want? The first day I ever noticed them, I was filming my chicken and my kitty, my kitten, playing with each other. I thought it was neat. But this is crazy. Alright, we're at almost 13 minutes, and I think I'm going to cut this and start a new one. I hate doing that because I often want to turn it back on. They've already calmed down some, and they are starting to slow down some. They go for so many minutes and they start slowing down. I'm going to stop this after it hits 14 minutes. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm trying to follow some of them, where usually I just hold it still. See where in the world they're going. Looky there, looky there. Wow. I cannot move fast enough to catch them in their travels there. Wow. The grand finale. Just all over the place. I know some of it doesn't quite look like orbs. It looks like little light flashes just flying through the air, but I do believe those are orbs flying very fast. Will any of you orbs slow down and come close to the thing I'm holding in my hand so we can get a good look at you? Sometimes they do listen and come up to the screen when I ask, so I thought I'd ask. Get chicken up close. Bark, 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 bark.